She set that man up, gang. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. She set that man up, bro. She just lied. That didn't make no sense.
I wasn't saying it like, oh, we finna die, like somebody finna come kill us. I'm just saying like, damn, she taking all day. We finna die out here. Like, I wasn't saying like that type stuff. It was just me, his homie, and him. And we was standing at the gate. And they Uber pulled up. And Will, his homie, walked up to the car. And he was getting in the car first. And Scoom was still talking to me. And then he turned around and walked away. And as they was walking away and I was turning back to go inside the gate, they just got to shooting like everywhere. Like, it was so much shooting. And I just ran back in the house and I ran upstairs to my room.
What that Mula gang? So if y'all don't know who Lil Scoom is, Lil Scoom was an up-and-coming drill rapper out of Chicago who got unalived after apparently getting set up by his girlfriend, right? So this big old video, this for everybody that don't know, this video that came out that right before he died, like literally a few hours before he died, moments before he died, where this girl is almost like telling on herself that she set her own boyfriend up to get smoked and unalived, folks. We finna play the video first, the actual Ring camera video, so if everybody that didn't see it can see it on phone, and then we finna get into the interview, because this bitch gonna do an interview with DJU. Shout out DJU. She gonna go do an interview with DJU talking about some trying to plead her case. No, I ain't set him up. Bitch, you lying. Let's start there. You bogus and you lying. For the grab.
You know, we interviewed Lil Scoom.
Right.
And then I think it was like 24 hours later in which Lil Scoom was killed. Okay?
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sitting on that couch, DJU. We could do an interview, but we gonna have to sit in the chair somewhere, bro. Let's start there. Do your homework on sitting in the chair. Do your homework on DJU cursed couch.
We seen a video of like moments of him on the porch before he was killed.
Where your key?
I have no key. I take this on the camera. I don't have no key.
Why do you not have no key? It's an easy catch. You got me sitting on the porch. You talking about you ain't got no key. This is an easy catch, ma'am. I can't be sitting here on the porch just sitting here. You tripping. Look, she fidgety. Look how she fidgety. She's circling Lil Scoom, gang.
Are you the
Then she talking about what then she, you know, when people nervous, they start saying shit that don't make no sense. Why y'all ain't come to the back? What are you talking about? This your house. Let's go, folks. I wish you, man.
lady that
Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. CashKick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said CashKick.com is free to use, so they will never, ever, ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you. Skate.
we see in the video with him? Okay. So you could tell us what was going on at least that time on the porch?
Yes. So when we got to the porch, Scoom and them kind of made it before us because we had went to the store. I had went to the store to get woods because everybody was saying I didn't have a bag. I only had woods in my hand, and it was in my pocket. We got there, we was on the porch, but on the porch I was texting my mom and my stepdad because I don't have a key. Everybody who come to my house know I don't have a key. Like, I lost a lot of parakeets, so my mama wasn't buying me no more.
So either you and your whole family slow, or that's just bone-faced, straight-up lie, ma'am. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I could have lost 10,000 keys. What parent is going to have their kid outside, period, run around without no key to the house? What sense do that make? You live here. I'm going to let you live here. You live here. You young as hell, but you not going to have no key to the house. So you got to knock on your own house to get in that. You can't even get in the house when you want. Like, what do that mean? That don't make sense to me.
We was there. I was calling my mama, but she was not answering. She was in the back cooking. My stepdad had just dropped me and Nene off, and we was standing on the porch. I was texting him to see if we could come around the back, because I have a back door. I was texting him to see if we could come around the back to go through the door, but he wasn't there, so he said he pulled right off after he dropped us off. So we were just standing on the porch.
That don't make no sense! She set that man up, gang. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. She set that man up, bro. She just lied. That didn't make no sense. Re-listen to her story, gang.
She was not answering. She was in the back.
Listen to this.
Cooking. My stepdad had just dropped me and Nene off.
My stepdad had just dropped me and Nene off. Her and the other girl. Stepdaddy just dropped them off at the house. He pulled off.
We were standing on the porch. I was texting him to see if we could come around the back.
Then you say you texting the same stepdaddy that just dropped you off. You saying you texting him to see if you can come in the back of the house? That don't make no sense, ma'am. Unless this nigga got a clone, that don't make no sense. I'm sorry.
Because I have a back door.
We know you got a back door. FBI, open up. We know you got that back door.
Texted him to see if we could come around the back to go through the door, but he wasn't there, so he said he pulled right off after he dropped us off. So we were just standing on the porch for a long time, like.
Talking about he said what do you mean he said? If he just dropped you off, you would have seen him pull off. What the fuck?
It was a long time. And we just could not get in until my mama finally came open the door. She had the music blasted, all type of stuff. So it was just like, it looked like it was so much going on, but it really wasn't. I was just hyper, like, that's who I am. Like, when I'm around people, I'm just extra hyped and goofy. Like, that's just me.
Yeah.
But you wasn't being hyper, though. You was acting like you was nervous. You was fidgety. You was walking around. You was anxious. You was saying shit that didn't make no sense. This is weird behavior, man.
You did look like you was a little fidgety.
Right.
You know, you was walking, you was circling Lil Scoom.
Circling him.
One thing that stood out in the video was the flashing of the lights on your phone. It looked as if you were giving somebody a signal. What was that light?
I didn't really realize it was like flashing, but I was really on my phone calling my mama. But I guess like the glare off the camera, it looks like I'm just waving my phone flashing. But I really wasn't paying attention to that. I was just trying to get in the house because I know the neighborhood I live in is dangerous regardless whether the school was there or not. So I was really just trying to get in the house. I wasn't really paying attention to what my phone was doing, what Nene was doing, none. I was just trying to get in the house.
Word. And last but not least,
It's not adding up to me, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't finna be accusing people of nothing or saying nothing, folks. I'm just reacting to what I see, folks. And what I see is some bullshit. I see BS, folks. Let's drop the BS bomb. I see BS, folks. I see BS, folks. And I wish Scoom I wish he would have got up out of there. I wish he would have got up out of there, folks. I really do.
A crazy statement saying that we all finna die. Some shit like that, right? We all finna die tonight or something. What made you say that?
Okay, so like, I don't know how to put this. Like, if somebody's like just taking long to do something, like, I don't know how, like, to give an example. Like, if you at the front door and somebody just taking all day, like, if a dog was chasing me, I would have died. Like, something like that. I wasn't saying it like, oh, we finna die. Like, somebody finna come kill us. I'm just saying, like, damn, she taking all day. We finna die out here. Like, I wasn't saying like that type stuff.
What? That don't talking about some, she taking all day, we finna, who says that? And I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. But it's no way you finna make this look good to me because you on camera 30 minutes, an hour before Lil Scoom died talking about some, we all finna die. And an hour later, your boyfriend, Lil Scoom, end up getting unalived. So, I'm not slow. 1 + 1 = 2 in my head. Ain't no way in the world you nervous as hell on this porch. Then you come out your mouth talking about we all finna check. I just bit my cheek like a mother. We all finna check. Then he ends up checking later that night coming out of your crib. I think you said we all finna because you were scared they was gonna come blasting while you was still sitting right there. That's what it sound like to me. I'm sorry if that's not the truth. I'm telling you what it sound like to me though. How you making this sound? Then on top of all that, you on this DJU interview, your boyfriend died less than a year ago. You seem nonchalant as hell, ma'am. I know it happened all the time in Iraq, don't get me wrong. But one thing about niggas in Chicago, gang, we feel pain, folks. No matter how numb we is to some, especially a girl who lose her boyfriend, her significant other, she ain't crying talking about this. She ain't on this interview talking about, I don't know why y'all think that I would do something like that. Like, I'm going through so much, and then they accusing me, then I'm talking to the police, and they not believing me, and then I'm grieving my boyfriend, and that. I don't see that. I see a nonchalant, straight-ass face. I see you sitting up straight, relaxed, in an interview. Why even come on an interview? Why even come on a DJU interview to clear your name and express yourself? Like, that shit would sound goofy as hell to a lot of other girls who lost come on, man. I'm calling it like I see it, man.
Like, I feel like everybody took it that way because of the situation, like, afterwards.
Right.
But it wasn't never meant to, like, harm Scoom or to jinx anything or nothing. It was just, that's how I talk. Like, we all finna die. You taking all day. Like, if someone was chasing us, we would have died at the door. So it wasn't never meant like that to, like, jinx nobody.
And one more thing, I'm sorry to say last but not least, because the more I talk to you about it and I think about the video, because I watched the video
I watched it too.
Bunch of times.
Okay. Especially because I did just get done interviewing Lil Scoom, okay? So it was tugging at my heart, like, yo, what the fuck?
Right.
And you had asked him, like, why y'all ain't go to the back door? He said, it's the back door open. You said no.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When I said I was texting my stepdaddy to see was he outside still so we could go around the back because my mom wouldn't open the front door. But that's the only reason I said that. Within the moments, my stepdad texted back and said he's not there. So I was like, okay.
Right.
So when he said, was the back door open? I'm like, no. And then I just kept calling my mama. But everybody was saying, like, I wasn't calling my mom because, like, when you call and it ring, that's when the countdown start. When somebody declined the call and the voicemail start, and they start putting on a timer on the phone. Do that make sense? I don't know about like, you know how when you call somebody and this timing how long you on the phone?
Right.
That's what my
okay, right. You said the timer starts once the voicemail
starts. So people would start. I was calling my mama and just hanging up type stuff. It wasn't. Everybody was trying to read my phone and say what I was doing, but it wasn't like that. It was like the phone was ringing, she didn't answer, the voicemail popped up, the timer went. So I just kept calling, but it just took us a long time to get in.
Word. So did y'all ever get in the house?
That was when he first got there. Like, we had got in, we chilled and everything.
Okay. So when did Lil Scoom die after y'all got in the house?
He passed away leaving the house.
Leaving the house.
Yeah.
So he got shot outside your house? Ooh.
One of y'all females killed that little boy, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. One of y'all female, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. My nigga antennas is going off. I'm sorry, bro. My bush meter is going off right now, gang. I ain't saying it's her. I ain't saying it's the other girl, Nene. It's one of y'all little girls got that little boy killed, boy. I'm sorry. Ain't no way in the world, gang. So you sitting on the porch all day. You couldn't get you couldn't get in the house. Who knew that you was coming outside? Who knew you was leaving this house, ma'am? Who knew? Because we all know how Chicago get. If somebody was following Lil Scoom to your crib on the dead guys, they would have wet all y'all ass up on that porch, period. You not finna tell me they wouldn't have. I know how the rack get, man. 26 years old. I ain't leave the rack till I was 22. I spent 22 years in the rack, born and raised, every day. I know how it go. They would have wet that porch up if they would have had to. Or they would have ran up on his ass. I'm telling you how it go. Or, and come on, gang. Who outside? How does somebody know where you live at? So it's only two options. Somebody sat there and followed him and waited, which it don't even look like. That shit look like a one-way street, bro. You would have seen somebody sitting there waiting. You would have seen somebody watching you. They on the porch looking left and right, looking like, who is this? Who everybody? It's no activity on this block at all, man. Late as hell that night. And you tell me he got killed coming out your crib. That means somebody knew he was in there and knew he was leaving. How? It's only one way. Either somebody followed that man and waited for him to leave out, or somebody put the drop on his ass, gang. Somebody texted somebody and said, yeah, he coming out. Somebody let somebody know what time he was leaving, when he was leaving, and somebody caught him coming out your crib. I'm sorry, bro. It don't make no other type of sense. It's nothing else you finna tell me that's finna make 1 + 1 = 2, bro. And I'm blue. I'm blue because that he ended like, come on, bro. If you catch a nigga fair and square, you catch your out fair and square on his hood or on his block or whatever, folks. That's one thing, gang. But this right here, wicked, gang. I'm sorry.
We was all standing outside, and I walked my company out personally. So it was just me, his homie, and him. And we was standing at the gate. And they Uber pulled up, and Will, his homie, walked up to the car, and he was getting in the car first. And Scoom was still talking to me, and then he turned around and walked away. And as they was walking away, and I was turning back to go inside the gate, they just got to shooting like everywhere. Like, it was so much shooting. And I just ran back in the house, and I ran upstairs to my mama.
Listen, I have a mentorship called the Mula membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
So who is Nene?
This don't sound right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't expecting no girl to get in the middle of no war. Don't get me wrong. But my girl ain't leaving me, bro. I bet every dollar in my bank account right now, my girl ain't gonna leave. She might leave and run and get out of the way. I'm not saying my girl gonna jump in front of no bullets and just, I'm not saying that. But my girl ain't going running in the house and upstairs to her mama. My girl gonna run in the door, duck behind the car. First, soon as them shooting start, she gonna bang, bang.
So let's talk about how the backdoor rumors began,
This
right?
part 2.
Because after watching that video, it do look very backdoorish. You know what I'm saying?
Very backdoor.
And of course, you know, a lot of people was aiming at you, but more so before
it was Nene.
it was Nene. Everybody was Nene Brooks, right? But that came from you, right? You told the people that Nene backdoor Scoom.
It really wasn't me. It was people already. It's a screenshot got leaked first of the messages, and it was how Nene text. So that's where the Nene allegations came from. And then afterwards, one of his homies had told me something about Nene. So it was just like Nene, like everybody was on Nene. And then more stuff was just coming out as the day went on. And it was just more Nene and Nene. So it was just like, and she was just acting weird afterwards. Like she changed her number that day and everything. Like it was just so much going on.
Okay, so y'all done fell out since then.
Yeah, I don't talk to them.
Okay. So the backdoor rumors went from Nene, then they went to Jurnee, you know, especially with Jurnee being seen on the camera, you know, fidgety, walking back and forth and stuff like that. Right. So, how have you been able to deal with the backdoor rumors?
At first it was just like, it was more so of him dying more than the backdoor stuff. I really didn't ever care about them saying I was backdoor because I knew what went on and what I didn't do. It was just the fact like everybody was blaming me for having him killed and it was my boyfriend. Like I would never hurt nobody or do nothing towards nobody like very ill unless I really, really hate you. And I wouldn't do nothing like that. Like I want to fight a girl or something. I wouldn't want nobody dead. Like that's just not me. And when I was just getting blamed with it, was just like
which could be very true. I ain't saying she did it, gang. Bro, I'm not. I'm saying somebody set something up, bro. Somebody somehow, some way set something up. That's all I know, folks.
I didn't eat for like 2 months. I didn't go outside. I didn't do nothing. I didn't work. I quit my job. I quit everything. I stopped doing hair, everything. I just sat in the house and read everything that everybody said about me. Damn. And I just sat there for months. Well, not months, but 2 months. And I was just there. It wasn't nothing for me to do. Yeah. Just sit there and read everything.
And she could be just nonchalant about it because she just like numb to it. Like that happens. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't throwing it out there like that. But I'm just saying it looks suspicious regardless.
One day I just decided to like get up and move around and just do something in my life because I wasn't doing nothing. I was barely talking to my mom. I was barely sleeping. It was just a lot going on. And I was scared. Like, I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know who I could talk to or nothing. So it was just like, I don't know. I was just in my own bubble for them little 2 first months.
Yeah. So you slipped into a state of depression, sound like. And how you know, did your parents support you? Like, you know, what were their reactions to the whole situation?
For my dad, I think it was kind of hard because he had a lot going on personally, but he still managed to like be there for me and help me. Like the very first week it happened, my daddy was on it. Like he was talking to me every day. He was making sure I was okay. He was telling me I didn't have to work. He'd pay for anything and everything. My mama was trying to find us stuff to do and stuff. Like even though I couldn't go nowhere, she wanted me to move. She wanted me to be out because last year I still had lost my cousin. So it was like, that was still like my best friend. So losing Scoom, it was just like the same thing over and over. Mm-hmm. So I was just going through a lot at one moment.
Word.
That's Chicago for you though.
What's your zodiac sign?
A Virgo.
Okay. Do people ever tell you you look like Glorilla?
Yes.
Sometimes? A little bit?
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Probably from this side, you turn
maybe
your face a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit. Okay, cool. So,
cool.
How did you and Nene fall out?
So, really the Scoom stuff, like, it wasn't no, like, after I found out it was really her, it really wasn't.
So you believe it really was her?
I do. I mean, I believe it was somebody. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
After I found out all that stuff, it was like, it wasn't no point of being friends. It wasn't nothing like you got my boyfriend killed. So it was like, I really wanted to fight her. Like, I was really looking for her afterwards. Like, I couldn't find her. Her mama kept playing on my phone. It was just a lot of weird stuff. And I just felt like the whole family was in on it. Like, all of them. Like, her mama, her, everybody. I just couldn't be around it. And I feel like me trying to, like, understand where she came from or anything, it's just no coming back from that. Like, it's nothing to understand. Like, you came to your sister's house and got her boyfriend killed. That's just grimy. Like, you can't be friends with nobody like that.
That's true. So what makes you feel like she actually did set him up?
Them text messages. No.
Okay.
No, she don't want to say that. It's probably something real specific. She said that one of his homies told her something about Nene. So if y'all don't know, Nene was the other girl that was there. You know what I'm saying? The girl that got dropped off with her. Nene, some messages leaked of Nene saying like, yeah, he here. This the address, wooty wooty whoop. When the messages got leaked, everybody in their crowd was like, this how that girl Nene typed. Nobody else typed like that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what she did with her messages. It was some shit she did with the way she typed that was real specific on phone now. And they were saying like she the one set him up because some messages had leaked type shit. So I don't know, fool. I just know somebody text somebody, called somebody, and end up backdooring him. I don't know who it was, fool. I don't know who it was, folks. But I know it was somebody because somebody knew his exact location and somebody sat there and waited for him to get out. And they knew exactly when he was leaving. They knew it was him and they walked him down and started shooting, folks. So you don't do that unless somebody told you something, folks. There's no other explanation around it. You don't just randomly do that. People don't sit outside of random houses and wait for random people to come outside so they can randomly blick them down. Like, do your homework on random. Do your homework on random. People don't do that, folks.